Hello everyone, welcome once again to Think Tank TV and thank you so much for joining me. Now there's something I observed that finally made me to conclude that if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC ever does this one, trust me, it is finished for them. They are coming back in 2027 is a non-negotiable. They are gone. And what is that? I observed that in any contest, be it political or whatsoever, the moment an opponent, especially if that opponent is in power, does their best to victimize or intimidate the other opponent, trust me, the public will do their best to give their block votes in sympathy to the opponent that is being victimized. Yes, this has happened in Rivers State to Wike. It has happened to Fubara. It has happened to Jonathan. For those who are in consonance with the political terrain. In Rivers State, remember that it's not like people really wanted Wike to become governor, but because it was as though Amiechi intimidated him. That is why people had to sympathetically vote for him. It also happened to Jonathan. It also happened to Fubara. Now, there's an information we are hearing that the APC is allegedly planning to arrest members of the ADC, that's the coalition. And I just laughed. I said, if this is actually true, then President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should wash his hands off contesting for the next election because Nigerians will massively give their block vote to the ADC. The information has leaked, as put out by Peoples Gazette, that says Tinubu's government constructing false narrative to arrest opposition leaders. And what do I call that? That's like calling the dog a bad name in order to send it to RIP. I'd like us to take a look at how the People's Gazette put it. That has sparked reactions on the internet. And I want you to do your best to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's know what you think about the allegations by ADC that Tinubu's government is doing their best to call them a bad name in order to get them arrested and frustrate the coalition movement. Take a look at it for yourself, but please do your best to touch the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about these allegations, and we shall continue to be here to serve you. Alright guys, so let's take a look at how People's Gazette put it. It says, Tinubu's government constructing false narrative to arrest opposition leaders, ADC. The African Democratic Congress has condemned the tweet made by an aide of President Bola Tinubu, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, which alleges that the opposition is planning to overthrow the Tinubu government before 2027. While we consider this tweet as reckless and malicious, we also believe it is a lot more than that. If anything, it potentially lays the ground for systematic crackdown on opposition leaders. In a statement issued Wednesday, a week after the formal unveiling of the National Opposition Coalition in Abuja, the ADC, through its spokesperson Bolaji Abdullahi, warned that such reckless and unsubstantiated claims signal a broader campaign of intimidation and recession against political opposition leaders by the Tinubu's administration. The full statement read, Bayo Onanuga's tweet is a textbook example of a political dog whistle. The APC-led government appears to be constructing a false narrative that is designed to justify potential clampdown on dissent and to criminalize legitimate opposition activities under the guise of national security. The ADC is not interested in truncating democracy. We are solely committed to saving the nation from the irredeemable incompetence of this government. And the only means available to such are democratic means. We are not soldiers, we are politicians. We don't have bullets, we have the ballots. But the time comes when we only present our solution and an alternative vision of the future to the Nigerian people and leave them to make their choice. We are left to wonder why the APC government is so jittery that it is so eager to betray its own heritage. APC is the first opposition party to come to power in Nigeria. It is therefore a great wonder that same party now appears to find its stage that there is an opposition at all. We therefore call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to promptly caution his aides from further baseless and dangerous allegations that has the potential to heat up the system even 2 years ahead of the next election. This manner of crying wolf, where there is none, does not make the president look good and only betrays a sense of panic. We also call on the Nigerian people to be vigilant and discerning and to reject the underlying tactics being deployed to delegitimize the opposition and silence alternative voices. The health of our democracy depends on the free, open, and competitive political environment. Finally, we urge the international community, democratic governments all over the world, international observers, and human rights organizations to closely monitor the unfolding political environment in Nigeria. We call on them to hold the Tinubu administration accountable for any actions that undermine democratic freedom or violate the political rights of Nigerian citizens. The ADC remains committed to building a better Nigeria through peace, participation, and power to the people. Signed, Bolaji Abdullahi, Interim National Public Secretary, ADC, and the Opposition Coalition Spokesman. Now, this is a press statement that was put out by ADC. And in recent times, we have seen that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not just him, through his aides, has come out to raise alarm over things that, according to ADC, does not call for an alarm. And ADC is beginning to see this as a plot to undermine some of their actions and to possibly call the dog a bad name in order to buy it. And that is why they are putting up their own press statements to, in their own best interest, delegitimize most of the statements that have been made by APC. And Nigerians, like I say all the time, have a role to play in this. If truly you're not satisfied with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration and the poverty and economic hardship it has brought to you, your duty is to do your best to share this video. Your duty is to do your best to come out and speak truth to power, because the truth is, every leader in government today should be accountable to Nigerians. Ironically, the reverse is the case, where people will send as reps, senators to the National Assembly who should be bowing for Nigerians. Nigerians bow for them, their various constituencies. And that, for me, is an irony. We'd like you to do your best to share this video, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about this video that has sparked your attention on the internet. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video.